What did he do to his daughter? Oh my God, is that his daughter's out in the back? Oh my God, no. No, okay, so the alien plane crash. Okay, wait a second. Hello, welcome to this video. I am Dan, aka Lucien, if you haven't ever met me before. And this is my reaction to Ariana Grande's short film, Brighter Days Ahead. That's it. I have just finished watching Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind for the first time. Okay. So somehow I'd never watched this movie and my boyfriend's been trying to get me to watch it for ages. I knew I was doing this today and I thought it was going to be in the morning, but then it didn't come out until 2 p.m. UK time. So I was like, should we just watch it now? And then I can watch it like in preparation for doing this reaction. And oh my God, I just sobbed. It's been like half an hour since we finished. And I just keep having moments where I just start crying again. It's just like, it was so amazing. It's just phenomenal and it just completely moved me. I actually rewatched the music video to We Can't Be Friends as well. I can put the pieces together, I can understand it, and I find that music video now also really moving as well because she touches on the same kind of points as the movie, like these kind of existential questions about like, should we forget difficult memories or should we learn to live with them? Are they just a part of the fabric of life, you know? Yeah, so I'm going into this reaction already crying. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, like I really loved the first album. I didn't listen to it loads. I think just because so many big albums came out like immediately after. So it kind of got a little bit swallowed up. But returning to it this week, it really is like just so nicely put together, beautifully written, amazing melodies, and then kind of has this like thread going through it as well that kind of links to these questions, you know. And so I'm really excited to see A, what these 6 new songs are going to be, and B, like what she has in terms of like a short film. I'm going to do my reaction to the short film now. I'm going to listen to the songs separately afterwards and kind of do all of the lyric analysis and stuff. I'm going to put it on Patreon for now, but let me know if you want them on YouTube as well. Yeah, basically the setup is going to be I'm going to watch it and then I'll pause at moments to like have a little chat, kind of try and piece apart what some of the themes might be, how it links to the concept of the movie inspiration, but also to the last album and what's been going on in her life. Yeah. And so I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't checked out my initial album reaction to Eternal Sunshine, I did it a year ago and a lot has changed in the world of Ariana Grande in the last year, to be completely honest. Like I'm a huge Wicked person. Like I've got the vinyl on the wall behind me, as you can see. And the movie was fabulous. She was phenomenal in the movie. I kind of feel like my appreciation for her as an artist, all-round artist, has definitely grown in recent months. So yeah, I feel like I'm in a new place coming into this. Yeah, and before we get into it, if you're new, then welcome to the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. Basically, my whole vibe is that I react and do like a live analysis as I'm going type thing. Try and tease apart what the themes are, what the lyrics mean, elements in the music and in the production I think are interesting. And so if you like that kind of in-depth approach, then you'll like the channel and you should subscribe. And if you want even more, then you can actually head over to my Patreon where I post the unedited versions of these videos. You know what YouTube's like when it comes to copyright stuff. And it also supports me as an independent creator and there's loads of bonus stuff. Right, let's get into it. I'm probably going to cry again. I'm a little bit emotionally raw still. Okay. Oh, so this is the end of the music video for We Can't Be Friends, where they're burning all the memories of their relationship. It's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. Okay.
Welcome to Brighter Days, Inc.
Okay.
Thank you for over 80 years of service to our community.
Ooh, interesting. So it's almost like going into the future of this business, corporation.
Years, but also in the preservation of happier ones.
Interesting.
This ground from things like dementia or traumatic brain
injury. Oh, wow.
Injury,
okay.
Giving them a unique chance to relive and reimagine them in any way they choose.
So we're going full sci-fi.
Maybe your first kiss.
I was drunk.
It and relive it in the exact way there will always be brighter days ahead.
Interesting. Okay, it's almost like a sequel to the movie. Oh, okay, so she's gonna be older, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, she's still got the nails though. Still a glam gran. Oh my God, look at her. It's so funny because her eyes are still like so young. Amazing makeup though.
Hey sweetie, just lay back. It'll all be fine.
So we left off at the end of We Can't Be Friends music video with her choosing to delete the memories and we explore all the memories. And here we are, presumably along to 50 years later or whatever, 80 years into the company. So I guess the company would have been established when she first had it. Timeline. And she's returned as an elderly person, maybe with dementia or something. Like they said at the beginning, maybe she's going to preserve memories rather than to forget them this time. Interesting. Oh, hello. It's definitely come forward in the day since 2004, isn't it?
Welcome back, Peaches.
Is her name being Peaches a reference to the girl being called Clementine?
It says here you have 4 memories left.
Oh.
Which one would you like to watch?
Oh, she's come to watch her old memories. All of them. Oh, and then the deluxe tracks are going to be these memories. Oh. It's like Professor X in X-Men, isn't it?
Now playing memory 1.
Oh, is that our grandmother? Okay, so this is the first track, right? Which is the reimagined intro track.
Feel it in your bones and own that shit. I don't know if the sun refused to shine.
Yeah. Yeah. Would I be the one in your mind?
Memory 1 destroyed.
So she can only use these memories once more?
Now playing memory 2.
Shake this fate, rewrite.
This is her showing how she does her little vocal things in the studio.
Tight, just life, death, rewind. Life,
Oh yeah, this is the Eternal Sunshine song, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Nobody's on my side.
I thought we were going to have the new songs.
Just life, death, rewind.
Yeah, it's really playing with those ideas of rewriting memories. You shouldn't forget these, you should learn though, right? God, the visual design and stuff of this is so fabulous. Okay, is this a new song? It's got to be, right? Okay.
Mean what I say what I mean.
Okay.
I want you to stay.
That's funny. That's cute.
Baby boy, this is it. Yes, I promise. Can't you see I blow my light?
Oh, yeah.
Memory 2 destroyed.
Oh, okay. So we were just getting clips of songs?
Now playing memory 3.
Memory 3. Ooh, warm, nice, gorgeous.
Twilight zone is the gray.
Little movie references, hey?
Had you completely wrong.
Is this the house that was burnt down in the first, or the memories that were burnt down? The lost memories?
It's not like
Yes. This is beautiful. I really, really love the sound of this.
I just can't believe you happened.
Sometimes I just can't believe you happened. It's the memories. She's walking back through the music video. Wow.
Sometimes I just can't believe.
Sometimes it's like hard to believe that even happened in the first place. Oh my God, what is going on? Okay, before we move on. Did I just dream the whole thing? Was I just a nightmare? Different dimensions stuck in the Twilight Zone. This is a black and white scene. If so, I'm in the grey one. Hope you win for Best Actor because I had you completely wrong. So there's a sense of like looking back at a previous relationship and feeling like you didn't even know them. I love how it also kind of connects into themes from the movie. Truth and understanding oneself, even with all the dark stuff. We should embrace ourselves as a whole, not trying to raise or hide the dark stuff, dark things. And that seems to be a big theme of the movie, but also something that she seems to be telling him, to connect into this like section of the film. She's rediscovering these memories that were erased. It's almost like in Eternal Sunshine when he like returns to places that meant a lot to him. And then you find out later on why they meant a lot to him and why he returned there, why he had an instinct to return there. And she clearly has an instinct to pick up that necklace and go through the ruins of this house. She's like, where am I? But it's like the ruins of the memories that got deleted, And so maybe as the old lady progresses towards death, maybe her mind actually, like those deletions start to unravel and she's starting to remember things. Maybe that's what that's about. It's like the world has ended while she's been in there.
Don't want nobody else around me.
Need you right here. I love how it's playing in songs from the original as well. I love this one. This is probably my favourite song from the album, actually, Supernatural. It's like supernatural. Don't wanna fight the fall.
Nothing else felt this way inside.
Interesting. Hey? So is it what, like a spaceship has landed? Are we still within the memory? Yeah, we are, aren't we? Maybe there's some sort of metaphor for the new relationship crashing into the old one, you know? Is it like a plane crash? Oh no, it is a UFO. Okay. Oh, this is the image from the cover art. Her ascending. Wow. Wow. I wonder what this means. Like, it's a stunning image though, isn't it? Wow. Okay. So why was she abducted? Maybe that's like meant to be the metaphor for the memory being erased, her being abducted out of the memory. But it's strange that she is remembering it that way, you know? Interesting. And also interesting that that's the cover art for this project, you know? Yeah. Maybe it will explain itself as we go on.
3 destroyed. You have 1 memory remaining.
Only 1 memory left. I love the visual flair within this. It's really beautiful. It has such a vision of its own, you know? Oh, and this one's like 4:3 screen. It's like the home footage retro thing, you know? Oh my God, is that a heart? Okay. Okay, that's the locket. Okay. I'm getting closer to the laptop so I can see the detail. Is that him, maybe? Maybe that's the guy from the music video, you know? And he stole her heart. That's weird.
I left my heart at a pub in Hampstead in a good way.
I misplaced my mind in a good way.
Quite frankly, you're still wrong about everything. Seats nowhere near the table. Cause I think to be so dumb must be nice. I thought
Yeah, to be so dumb must be nice. This idea of like living in ignorance, you know? The eternal sunshine of a spotless mind, you know?
on the wild side.
Sunshine spotlight.
What's wrong with the poison?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Every time.
Oh my God, the doctor's daughter. So, oh my God, okay. Oh shit, okay. So what did he do to his daughter? Oh my God, is that his daughter's out in the back? Oh my God, no.
Point of view.
And he's putting her back together. Frankenstein. And it's Ari. Or Peaches. Okay. Oh, so he's trying to bring his daughter back to life.
It's just some lines
And he can't.
I can't imagine wanting so.
Is this going to be the first person? Oh, no. This is her creation. This is Peaches' creation. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's what that thing around her eye must have been. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Memories of when she was a child. Him losing his daughter and the song reminding him of her. Oh, God. Oh, and he's going to play her the song to remind her of who she was. And it's the music. It's in the music. I'd rather feel everything and nothing. I'd prefer to feel everything rather than to forget. And that's the song they sang together in the little pub where he was. Oh no. I told you I was fragile. Torn apart. Yeah, by some sort of experiment. Oh my God, okay, so, oh God, Jesus. Okay. Shit. Okay. So we have the origin story for this character who seems to be like the doctor maybe tested on her or something happened to her. No, okay, so the alien plane crash, maybe that alien abduction was her dying. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so it was a plane crash. She died. The alien abduction was actually her death. And now this is the doctor, Frankenstein style, trying to bring her back to life. And maybe the memories that she's viewing are like ways of re-implanting the memories into this like reanimated version. Like she hasn't been brought back to life. She's been assembled. She's like a robot, cyborg version. And maybe the technology of the Brighter Days technology that he's developed is the ability to manipulate memories. And so he's created this cyborg figure and is putting the memories back into that in order to reanimate his dead daughter. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's continue going. Oh, and she's got that around her neck now.
Memory 4 destroyed. Your session is now complete.
Someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our life. Ah, this is the last day. Ah!
Wow. Oh shit. Okay, and that's it. And that's a real memory of something she said.
'Cause I don't wanna tiptoe, but I don't wanna hide.
And I'll be alright.
So we
Can be friends. Wait until you like me again. I really am quite blown away a little bit by like how ambitious it is, I think. Not what I thought it was going to be at all. Oh, Hampstead was in there as well. Oh, that must have been... Okay, so Hampstead was the one that was played to her as she was revitalising her body. Then we still have 3 songs we haven't heard yet. But also, like, we only really heard part of those songs, so... What a unique thing. Like, I really love the way in which she's chosen to almost, like, take the world of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, build an entire narrative within it, and extend it into the future. You know, she's almost, like, taken the themes that the movie was talking about and like extended it into her own narrative, which almost kind of builds I don't know, like it's kind of a sequel and a like an origin story for the Brighter Days Incorporation, which is almost like a extension, like a company that's inspired by Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, right? Yeah, and it seems as if like this is like the origin story of the company and like the eventual finishing story of her as an old lady. And it seems to be that this company was born out of love. It was born out of the grief of, you know, her father losing her, and then him choosing to develop the ability to manipulate to manipulate memories in order to bring her back to life, in a sense, to create like a new version of her, a cyborg version of her, and put those memories back in and allow her to live to an old age. And so as an old lady, you're then seeing the ways in which the Brighter Days business has then expanded and like, you know, gone into the future, 80 years into the future, which is, really fascinating and totally not where I thought it was going to be going. Fascinating. And I wonder, whether as an old lady, she's, you know, viewing them one last time before she dies type of thing. Maybe she has stored those memories for safekeeping, but then they get deleted afterwards. So it's interesting, isn't it? Like maybe she's about to die. But then that brings me to the way in which this short film really captures a lot of the themes of the movie too. And that really, like right at the end of it, you know, she's like, you should live every day like your last, which was an actual memory of Ariana saying that in an interview, you know, which is really spooky, but also quite beautiful how that kind of is quite meta and speaks about what is a core theme of the movie and of this short film, which is we could try and forget old memories. We could try and bury things that we deem hurtful, but then who would we be without those things? You know, we'd be missing something. And I think there's something to be said about like the way that like grief and death and loss of people drives us to do things. But there's also a lot of beauty in what we get from those losses. And I think that actually looking back at like the way that she's put this whole album together and with the deluxe as well, it does kind of feel like it's a reflection on how, even though the relationship ended and it's sad that it ended, she can still take all these little balls of memory, these little glimpses of these moments that she had, and still find beauty. Even though it ended badly, there's still so much beauty in remembering the love that they did have together. It still happened, and it's still good that it happened. And we shouldn't want to forget these things because it's what makes us who we are. And I think it's really, really cool that she's like taken something that's happened in her life, seen like a piece of art, a film that she can watch and think, oh my God, there are times when I wish that I would be able to delete memories of that old relationship, and then use that as a pivot point to kind of to create some art herself, you know? I think it's just really beautiful the way that she's done that, you know? Clearly, like, this movie has inspired her so much. I love that feeling that you can connect art into your own life. And I love that she's connected that art to her own life and then expressed something different from that. It's really beautiful. If you think about music, you know, our attempts as humans to capture something within music is almost like our obsession with the shortness of life, the brevity of life, and forgetting these things. You know, it's like every song that we make as artists is a time capsule of that moment in time, like the little memories in the short film. And it's almost like musicians are so obsessed with not forgetting that, and so obsessed with finding meaning in the things that happen to us, that they have to memorialize them in music. And it's something that I really kind of connect to, is that actually by making a song about it, it makes it beautiful and it gives it meaning. You know, I've made songs from a place of grief before, and it helped me process it, but also like I felt like I could create something beautiful out of something sad. And I think that really just gets to the core of what it is to be human. And the reason we do it is because of these existential feelings of like, we know we're going to die. And those existential feelings drive us to do things like make music, which is beautiful. And actually, in that way, life is beautiful because eventually we're all going to die. You know, if we didn't have that hanging over us, then we wouldn't make all these beautiful pieces of art. We wouldn't make all these beautiful movies. You know, we wouldn't make all this beautiful music, you know. And so I love that, like, what Ariana's done here really gets into those feelings, you know, and the way in which, like, the parallel of like forgetting memories, and should we forget them or should we memorialize them or should we delete them, or, you know, all these kinds of things goes alongside the making of music and the way that music is like memorializing memories, you know. And I love that is kind of pulled together in that moment where she is reanimated by the song, you know, because ultimately songs are the most direct way for us to connect to the emotion of something that has happened to others or to ourselves, you know. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I found that really stunning, and it's moved me. Thank you so much for tuning into my reaction. If you want to see my reaction to all the songs and go through all the lyric analysis and stuff, I'm going to put that all on Patreon, but let me know if you want them on YouTube as well. Yeah, and if you want to check out this or the uncut version to my original album, that's also on Patreon as well. My original album, the original album, Eternal Sunshine. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye.